Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Toy Chic. Today for Battle Beast fans, we're dropping a little controversial video for you guys for that. I guess controversial being as though it's my personal opinion of who are the fan favorites of Battle Beasts. We're going to be showing them off today. And no, the octopus did not make the list. You saw him on the thumbnail. He was clickbait. I had to get you to watch the video. He's not on there. Why would he be on there? He's super weird. Very awkward. Look at his eyes. They're beady and creepy. His colors are cool, though. Very American. And I'm sure there's someone who army builds them out there. But I don't know who that is. And he ain't making the fan favorite list. He ain't got enough street cred. So you're going to have to tune in to find out who, well, my personal opinion, top 6 fan favorites coming up today's episode. Let's go. Here we are, beginning at number 6. Our honorable mention. I shouldn't even put him in here. But we always going to have an honorable mention. Because they're just too hard to make these decisions for myself. Here we go. Web-slinger Spider. He's one of my favorites of all time, actually. Of the whole line, he's one of the best. He's got all the tendrils, a.k.a. his legs hanging off him. He's got all the little eyeballs on there. He looks devilish. He looks fantastic. Oh, my goodness gracious. He was one of my top boys in the day. I did not like mini toys, mini figures. My brother was into those. I did not like Thundercats either, actually, and that is why I've got rid of them. They're either too tall or too small, and so. But these ones right here that I'm about to show you, these are like my originals. Here we are. Let me take him out here for a second. Bam! We got Icky Iguana, Delta Chameleon, Web Slinger Spider, my Night Owl, and Dark Raccoon. Dragon Raccoon. Those are like the boys. That was the team. They were in all my shit. Even as like a kid. I always played with Turtles and He-Man. And those two pretty much were in battles together with all their different heroes. But these were like the little ninja assassins. And so absolutely these were what got me addicted to the line in the beginning. I guess I had a lot of series too, honestly, when I look back at it. But I need like Icky. He's nice and he's nice and sticky. He's starting to degrade. He definitely needs to be customized for sure. The rest are like pretty good. Whatnot. My Spider, he's still looking like pretty good. They got their shields. They're all ready. These are lieutenants, man. These are the big boys. Anyway, we're not talking about them. Let's get them off the stage. Web Slinger Spider. So when I was trying to do this list, and again, this is just my opinion. I'm just a stupid person on the internet. So obviously your thoughts are going to be different by who you like or whatnot. But for my choice on this list, I try to think of one. A lot of us didn't have like series 1, or a lot of us had series 1 but didn't have series 2 or 3, especially if you're international. So you might not even know, or you didn't find out about a lot of characters until you got older and you started seeing all the really expensive ones and all these. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they even made these ones and whatnot. So the Web Slinger Spider, he's got the look. If you're a casual collector or a dedicated fan, and you're sifting around at a toy show and you come across this little guy looking all awesome with all his little legs popping off, you're like, oh man, I kind of remember these guys. This guy's awesome. You're going to pick it up. It's going to spark your interest. It's like, what did they say back in the day? It's like the weed, the gateway drug. One hit, you're done. You hooked in there, man. Then you're going to be hooked on coke, heroin, freaking done. That's it. Once you get a Web Slinger Spider, Laser Beast, Stone Cobra, you're done. Just sell the house. You're out of here. A lot of funny stuff on there. But anyway, he is number 6 on there. Absolutely love Web Slinger Spider. He's just barely squeaking by on there, but he's definitely like a fan. I mean, he's one of my fan favorites. I do know some people who get him. I don't know too many people that army build the Web Slinger Spider. Honestly, I'm trying to get my Rainbow, my Greek Beast Rainbow, put a picture of that so you can see what I'm talking about. I didn't get those figures out today for that one. I don't have all of those. They're pretty pricey. I'm trying to get my rainbow of that. Anytime you're trying to get the spider figure, he's usually actually pretty pricey, like in general. But so for this list, most of them are going to be Series 1 figures because that's what you guys know most. That's what us fans know. If you're just a casual person and it like jogs your memory, you're going to probably remember one of those characters. Maybe you saw them with some merchandise. Maybe you had the figure or whatever it may be. So anyway, starting off, number 6, Spider. Comes with Crab, one of my favorites. There it is, getting into. Number 5, let's bring up, who's it going to be? Most of these are going to get a little controversial after this next one. We're talking about Rocky Rhino for number 5. He's another character that if you see him at one of the cons, you're gonna be like, yo, this little dude looks amazing. He's got a freaking mace for a hand. What the hell is that shit about? Like, is it like Destro, where you got like metal poured on his hand as punishment, and now you got a freaking mace hand? I don't know. He's a bruiser, bro. That's a big dog. He was always like one of my favorites as well. He was definitely like on a lot of the merchandise, lunchbox, the header card. He's like very prominent on there. One of the prominent shadowy figures that's on a lot of the stuff. I just always like him. I love his colors on there as well. And there's an army builder of him, Rocky Rhino. Shout out Instagram to that. And it always looks cool for any of these guys I'm shouting out. They have these armies of all these characters, and the colors just look so amazing. He also has one of the best variants, color-wise, that you can get. International BDC, baby. Beastie Combate is what I'm talking about on that one. We got like, so you got this. This is the normal version, right? And then here's this one. I know they look the same, but they actually don't. If you guys can see the different coloration on there. One's mustard, one's a little bit more yellowy, one's matte, one's more shiny. I don't know how you want to do it. This is like my favorite, the more mustard color on that. But we're talking about the favorite variant on that. We're talking about this one, the Beastie Combate shit. Look at that one right there. That shiny metallic, the shiny metallic. Get out of the way. Hang on. Let your older brother get in the center of that shit. Then with that mace hand, it really looks like Destro. They poured that shit on there. Take that. Anyway, there you go. Rocky Rhino on there. It's just all these characters. Again, they killed it in Series 1 with their designs. There's just like so many good ones. There's just so many good ones that came out, and that brings us to number 4 on here, and we're gonna go with King Cobra from Series 3 for our number 4? Yeah, number 4 on that one. I picked this character, and this is why I say it's controversial, because it's not maybe a character that a lot of you guys had, especially if you only got like Series 1 or 2 growing up. You maybe not even knew this one existed. But this figure, on one of my last videos, I believe it was the most expensive figure, and it always is pretty much really expensive every time it comes up. The Stone Cobra, the lore of Stone Cobra, one of the top beasts that you can get, is based off of this character, just in a stone variation of it. I do not have that to show off, but the Cobra is definitely a character that people are going for, and he does look pretty cool. I never liked like the snake guys that much or whatnot. They have like their hands on there. He has like the shovel hands, and then another snake, as you can see here, he has like the snake hands. It's like in animation it would look really, really cool. But in toy form, it just, like, why does he have, like, shovel hands? I can't do anything with that. Why does a snake have shovel hands? Then he has snake hands. Again, in animation would look cool. But in the thing, I'm just like, oh my gosh. But I digress. The Cobra guy, he definitely has, like, lore to them. And people always, like, look at him as maybe, like, one of the top ones. He could be one of the bosses, too. I don't know. He doesn't give off that alpha energy to me. To me. he's just like in the back half of Series 3. Like, bro, just stay back there. Stone Cobra, that's the legend that you're based off of, but he hasn't lived up to that legend just yet. He's just a normal Cobra. He's just a normal one just slithering around. All you guys on there. But anytime customs or any of the figures of based off this character mold are freaking expensive. So that is going to be my one for number 4. A little controversial, number 4, but the next 3, because I mean, yeah, it's just controversial. The next 3 are all going to probably be pretty crazy, right? All right, so the next one, I actually changed this right as I was recording. I switched the number 3 in the 2 spot, and we'll see why here in a second. So coming in again with another top spot for the reptiles, you sneaky slithering snakes. I don't know. We're bringing up Triple Threat Snake as number 3, and he's amazing. His colors are fantastic. When I see him, I think of Battle Beast. He's again another one. If you saw him, you're digging through little bins, you're like, oh man, look at this little snake guy. This guy's fucking cool, bro. I'm getting this. And then again, you would see like the 3 hands I was complaining about earlier. But if like you were just like a normie and you saw this, you're like, oh shit, he got three hands for snakes. Oh hell yeah, that shit's awesome. That shit's awesome. I'm buying that. So I think that's so stupid. But no, like Triple Threat Snake on Instagram, shout out. He's got a whole collection. Like, crazy colors of this. Like there's a whole case. The colors just look so cool, man. I like the character or whatever. I'm just still like with the hands, like maybe if like see how like they both go inward on like the hands. Can we put like one of them out? Like this hand can go out. You can't like mold it and put it out or whatever. I would just like it to go out. That's all I'm saying. Is the War Monster's hand out, or is it still the same on that one? I can't remember. I cannot remember. But there's like a Motu Origins new figure, and it kind of has like it's like a snake with like a hand of a snake and another one. And anytime you get 3 hands, in concept in your head, it sounds great, but it just doesn't come out right unless like each head was like articulated. You could do it. Maybe that you could do something with that. So there you go for you snake lovers out there. Took a couple spots up today for fan favorites, definitely on that. We're coming up to the big boys. The two spot. They got switched and dipped it. Triple Threat was about to be number 2, but then they got pushed back to number 3. So sorry for you guys out there, but we're bringing up number 2, which is gonna be Killer Carp. Oh man, Killer Carp. He is very classic, I think, as well. When I think of like Battle Beasts, I think of him when I see him as a figure. If I'm digging through bins at a show and came across this magnificent colored beast, I would definitely be like, I don't collect that line, but I am buying that little figure. So for casual fans and stuff, I think that they would definitely enjoy picking him up. He's definitely another bigger face of the line. I don't know if he was on the card back. I can't remember right now. I don't know if he was like in the dark shadow on there. I don't think so though, but he was definitely like in the cartoon and stuff, or not cartoon, the commercial. So, like, if you would have seen the commercials for the toy line growing up, he's definitely a character you would recognize. And obviously, Killer Carp on Instagram, shout out to him. He's got his army that he builds. It looks fantastic, all his colors. But I want to give a major shout out to him, and this is why it like pushes up. I think to a lot of the new collectors, Battle Beast collectors out there, especially on Instagram, Killer Carp is definitely one of the more seasoned collectors that a lot of them like look up to now and get knowledge and learn about the line. He's bringing a ton of new people, so I appreciate him keeping the lore alive and bringing so many more into it. But I think a lot of people like know him, and especially like Killer Carp. Boom, you just like put that two together. And I think he's brought a lot of people and newer collectors into the community. So with that, I think it's like helped Killer Carp character of the Battle Beast to really jump up there to the top. Of one of the beasts that would be like fan favorites and whatnot. But yeah, if I saw him at a place, like if you were just a casual person, would you pay? How much would you pay for this figure? Would you pay $10? Would you pay $15? I think $20 would be too much. $10, I'm in. Like $8 to $10, less than that's fantastic. $8 to $10, like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, buy that shit. $10? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm gonna put this. It wouldn't even need a rub sign. You'd probably be like, yeah, I want to throw this in my collection. You're just like a casual or whatever. 15, you'd be like, I don't know. I mean, you don't really do much. His little arm. It's kind of like, can you do like, would meet in the middle, like 12? But no, like I think like 15. If he was like super minty and stuff, obviously you go like 20, stuff like that. I think 10's like a winner on that. I was just curious, like, what do you guys think these are worth if you saw them? If you weren't a collector and were just like, oh man, how much could I buy for that for? $5? Fantastic. No weapon though. Just a guy. I'm thinking like $10, $8 to $10 is probably like a pretty good deal. If it's all like all messed up, like $8 to $10, I'll take that. But anyway, he's a good character. Love the fuchsia. Love the colors. Super awesome. He's a great character. But we're in to the number 1 spot, baby. Number 1. Who's the fan favorite? Who's your fan favorites thus far? What do you guys think of these guys? So all right, number 1 spot. I think he was like up on the top list of the most expensive too. We're talking about Pirate Lion. He's the mascot of the line. He's the top dog. He's the boss. He's the boss dog. Even in Japan, they thought of him like that too. In the cartoon, everything. I don't know why. I guess like because he's not on the card back if you get the toy, but if you get like if you have like the lunch box, he's like dead center on that one. So and that's like what it was intended when it was like the artwork was like drawn. So maybe if you like seen merchandise and stuff, you definitely would have seen him on there. Again, his number's like 1, and Deerstalker is number 2 that comes in there. But I don't know. I guess when he was released at first, maybe he was like flooded and you saw him more. He just has that alpha feel. I don't know what it is about his aura. Just growing up, I was like, he got an eye patch. Yo, that fool, he didn't kill somebody, man. He's missing an eye. But no, he's got the Thundercat sword. You be like seeing showing someone, man, look at this. You see it at a show again. The colors of the show, this thing like pops, right? You see this little guy, he's got an eye patch. He's a little lion with an eye patch. Why wouldn't you buy that? That's fantastic. You're like, oh man, yo. I was trying to think of a freaking name, and I can't like think of one. I still can't think of one. Yo, Jimmy. So that's not a good name. Yo, Jimmy, you remember this thing, man? You remember? I kind of remember like having this. It has this little sign on it or whatever, but you haven't like touched it yet, so you don't know like heats up yet. And he's like, oh yeah, that's it's not like Lionel Thundercat. No, nigga, no, damn. This is a little animal, bro. I think it's a battle beast. It's got the rub sign. Oh yeah, I remember the rub signs on there. I remember we buried a couple in the dirt. Cause you know that you probably did that. I did that shit with my polar bear one, but yeah. Anyways. The battle beast, he was always like one of my the top ones. He always commands one of the most expensive ones. You got Sunburst Lion. We showed him off in one of the videos too. I think we just showed him off. I don't think it actually like mattered like most expensive or anything like that. But he's obviously he's one of the top ones. In the bat, you guys maybe can't see him right there, but right there you can see him bat. He was always like my bad guy one. They didn't even come in the same package, but they should have, because that's like the 2 top guys when I was growing up. Boom. Bad guy, good guy. And they fought to see who was going to be in charge of the little animal world that was out there. And, all right. So that is number 1. What do you guys think about that? Would you pick Pirate Lion as your number 1 pick? What do you think? Fan favorite? I don't see anyone army building Pirate Lion. He's an expensive character. Even his weapon is freaking expensive. So I don't see people like army build them, but... you know, maybe there's someone out there who's crazy, who's doing that. Let me know about that. I pick him because he's the one who symbolizes the line to me when I think of it. I'm like, oh, Pirate Lion, he's the guy. He's the lion. Oh, he's the He-Man of the line in my head, in my canon, that he fits. And, you know, a lot of people always like buy him up right away. So I guess other people put him high up on their list as well. And my top grail, the BDC, we showed off the silver version of the Rhino. So there's like a lighter blue version of the Pirate Lion. He's pretty pricey in one day, and maybe one day I'll get him on card. That's like my top, but probably won't happen. It's okay. The BDCs are the best. And so there you go. Top 5, 6. Top 6. Fan favorites. No crazy weird ones. No octopus, like I said. No, ain't either. That thing is the devil. That thing is the devil. Look at this. Crazy. He's crazy. He looks like the devil. And this one. Should they have made the list? Should they have made the list? Wait, there's one more. Let's put him in there. We got crab. Boom. Crab, octo, antelope. It's like Pokemon. Who's that Pokemon? Crab. So there you go on that one. So there you go. And there you go. Till next time. When we get back to you, so many awesome things. Look at that right there. That's a sapphire jelly, baby. Look at all those little sea creatures together. Get out of here, devil antelope. Get out of here. All these little fish characters. Man, there's a lot of little fish guys. Fitting of the background. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. And so, was making this video for you guys today. So until next time, hit that like button, stay tuned to the channel, hit that subscribe if you want to see more, especially if you like Battle Beast stuff. More coming your way. Until next time, mad love, geek out. See you guys on next episode.